Hello everyone. It's been a little while since we've last been to Hyrule. It's been even longer since we last came to Hyrule in a 3D environment. But I think it's time we head back. Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. This was a game that not my introduction to the series, but definitely one that really expanded my horizons a lot on the series, and one that I have a lot of fond memories of playing this one when it first came out on the Wii. And yeah, I hold this game in pretty high regard as far as the game goes, and because of that, I knew it would only be a matter of time before I would eventually bring this game to the channel, but here it is. We're finally going with it. Without further ado, let's get this started. I am using the Wii U Pro Controller for this, and we're going to be starting up a new file today. The game automatically will default with the default names, and you can name the characters whatever you want, but I'll just be sticking with Link, Epona. Oh, I thought there was a third name that did that there. And I am actually going to be playing this in the Hero Mode difficulty, and I'll explain my reasons once I get started here. You may have noticed my other files were also in Hero Mode. Believe me, like, there's certain quirks I have with this Hero Mode, but we'll kind of get into it once we get going here, but I think it's gonna be a fun challenge, so let's go ahead and get things rolling here. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world interacts with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. That's why loneliness always pervades in the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, Link. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set by me, by the mayor, but did you go in my stead? You have never been to Hyrule, right? In the Kingdom of Hyrule, there's a great castle, and around it is a castle town. A community far bigger than our little village. And far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it all with your own eyes. It is getting late. We should head back to the village. I'll talk to the mayor about this matter. Hey, Link, you there? Hey, you mind helping me herd the goats? They ain't listening to me lately. Hey, where's Epona? Alright, so this is in fact, well, Twilight Princess as the name implies here. Kind of get more accustomed to some of the mechanics kind of as things go around here. We can kind of just move, we can roll around, we can speak to people with the A button, and yeah, come on, you gotta hurry up and bring Epona with you. Well, we saw someone carrying, or I guess taking our horse Epona out this way, so let's go follow him. If you see me kind of rolling around, there's probably a reason for it. It's usually one of the faster ways to move in these games. Oh, hi, Link. I washed Epona for you. How nice of you to wash Epona for me. Epona works really hard, so I thought she deserved a treat. Oh, but listen, Link, could you do something for me? Can you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that Epona likes? Yeah, sure. This girl's name is Ilya here. She just asks us to pick up some of this grass here, and you can play Epona's song with that. It's such a nice melody. Epona looks happy. Well, she's all prettied up, so I suppose you can ride her back, but don't make her do too much, okay? We won't. We're already getting introduced to horsebacks. The horse controls in this game are dang near similar if you've ever played Ocarina of Time. In fact, I'm gonna say outright they're essentially the same. We can press A to kind of giddy up and go faster there, but which we won't really get too much of an opportunity to do in this area because of how confined the forest is, but yeah, otherwise we can ride our horse into town and yeah, well, ride our horse into town. This is Ordon Village. Ordon Village is a nice little peaceful place. Ah, if it isn't young Link, are you gonna close down the ranch for the day? I'd just close the shop myself. I'm sure you know the mischievous monkeys that have been coming to the village lately. Those things worry me a bit. Better lock up tight here. I couldn't stand to have any more goods stolen. Can't trust that good-for-nothing husband to do anything right. Come on, Dad. You can't catch a silly little monkey? Well, no, I can't. Oh, hey, listen to him babble on. I didn't mean to keep you. Alright, off to work with you. Yeah, you can kind of just get some talking done with the villagers here. Not really a whole lot for us to do, but we can kind of get some interactions going here. Oh, hi, Link. I'm making a fishing rod, you know. All I have left to do is paint it and get ready for some fishing. Good evening, Link. It's a lovely sunset. It's kind of you to spend time with my husband, you know. It gives me time for myself. Oh, do I have to go put the livestock to bed now? Maybe you do. And if we can actually navigate Epona through a area like this. Oh, Link, looks like you're going to help Fido. Good job. He's headed up the ranch ahead of you. Go finish up your chores before the sun goes down. How about we do that? Let's head to the ranch. Welcome to Ordon Ranch. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, Link. These guys have been awful skittish lately. They won't listen to a word I say. Sorry to ask, bud, but how about you and Epona herd them in the barn real quick? We ain't got much time. Think you can do it? Yeah, sure, why not? Much obliged there, bud. Okay, go and herd all the little skimps for me into the barn. So we kind of just get a little tutorial for a minigame that we'll be doing a couple of times. Basically, we got to herd the goats in there, and you don't really need to be whooping them too much here. You kind of just want to get them along the general path of the barn there. And yeah, it's one of those things that I don't really find this too difficult. You can also like get them from pretty far away and they'll kind of automatically go in there like that there. And there's just one more left here and he's kind of just already heading there. Once they get to a certain point, they'll kind of just automatically walk into the barn like that. It's nothing too bad. Link, Epona, much obliged to both of you. I can cover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you, so you go sit back and relax, bud. Oh, but, how about today? Want to practice with the fences? Just wait a spell, I'll get them fences set up. Ooh, sorry about that. So, okay then, you'll want to ride. I'll get tired of riding, just jump the gate and jump back to the village, okay, bud? Yep, we can just do as he says, just jump over these fences here. If you've played Ocarina of Time, it's pretty near the same type of mechanics as that. So, yeah. Yeah, sure, let's save. Save your progress during the game, press down on the D-pad, then choose save game in the bottom left corner of the collection screen. Good to keep that in mind. Hey, wake up, Link! It's morning already! I guess it is morning already. Alright. This is Link's house here. You can kind of explore a little bit. There is one item in here down in the basement area, but it's not something we can get yet. I think no matter what, you can kind of tell there's something in this area, especially if you look at the map. You can kind of get stuck on something invisible here. But, like, yeah, I'm kind of walking in place here, but we can't see, so it's not really useful to us, so keep that in mind for later. Alright, let us head on out. Oh, Link, did you hear? They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot! I wonder how powerful it is. I must try it. Tallow, if you and Mallow want it so badly, just buy it at my parents' shop. Do you see any rupees in my hand? I can't afford the thing. Come on, Beth. Can't you just loan it to us for a while? You know I'd get in trouble for that. If you two want it, save up your allowances or something. allowances are terrible. I wish I was born in a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel. There's priorities there, kid. Come on, Beth. We just want to look a little. Can you get us the slingshot from the shop? Yeah, and if you can't do that, just let us trade families, okay? Knock it off! Sounds good. Oh, hi, Link. I finished the fishing rod I was making. Thought I'd give it to you first thing in the morning, but my dad said, just wait until Link comes to get it. That's why I didn't bring it to you. Dad's out today, so would you ask my mom about it? I think she's by the river. Okay. Yeah, we can go ask your mother about that. Ordon Village does have quite a number of things going on here. Yeah, let's see what you say here. Oh, she's just still walking over to the water here. Everything all right? Oh, good morning. Did you come get the fishing rod that Colin made? Really sorry, but would you hear me out first? Have you not seen a cradle come floating by here, have you? It's a baby's cradle made of finely woven tree bark. Oh, such a misfortune. I wonder how it could have drifted. I wonder... Cradle, you say? Well, we can keep an eye out for that. Yo, Link, up here. I want to talk to you. Press A while holding ZL so we can chat.
Oh.
Hey, there you go. Over here. Yeah, your voice carries as well as usual. Maybe you can teach the tykes that you've got to press A while ZL targeting to talk to people from a distance. Why don't you climb up those vines here, Link? And this just kind of teaches you some basic Zelda mechanics here. Yo, there you are. Check this out. You know, Sarah at the general store, well, isn't that her cat over there? He's just been sitting in my house having a staring contest at the creek. I suppose he's thinking about catching a fish, do ya? A cat can't catch no fish. There's a tongue twister right there. Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to tell you. I wanted you to look at something. See the grass growing on the edge there? Haven't seen you whistling for that stuff. Figured it's pretty rare to see it growing in a place like this, so I thought I'd let you know. Bet you couldn't hop across the little rocks. Yeah, basic Zelda mechanics. You can just basically... You don't really have a jump in these games. You can just kind of hop across ledges. And we can get a blue ruby. And anyone who's played the original versions of this game knows how infamous that message is. That you got a blue rupee, or that you got a yellow rupee. I actually collected one of those earlier when I was on Epona, but... So here's the thing, in the original releases of Twilight Princess, that message would come up every time you powered the game off and turned it back on. It's not like game-breaking or anything, but it does kind of get a little silly and annoying that, like, oh, okay, I've been playing for a couple hours, I'm gonna take a break for a bit, turn it back on, and then, oh, you got a blue rupee, I have to explain this again. Like, it does that every single time. It is kind of ridiculous. But, anyways, if we head over here, they were asking us to pick this. I think it's an interesting little mark on his hand there. Let's play some leaf whistle here. And just like that, it summons a birdie, which we can use to aim around here. And why not? Let's aim it right at this monkey. Not sure why there's just a monkey all the way over here, but it totally is. So that seems to be the monkey that's been giving people problems. So let's go take that baby carriage back for us here. Oh, Link, that cradle. Did you go to the trouble of finding it for me? My thanks to you. Well, that reminds me, there's something I'm supposed to give you. Think you could carry the cradle and come back to me to my house? Indeed I will, and in fact, I won't bother waiting for you here because it's honestly faster just to walk up to your house anyway. My thanks to you, Link. Yes, yes, I'd nearly forgotten. I'm supposed to give you this. Alright, here you go. We got a fishing rod. Simple rod, you can press to X, Y, or R on the item screen. Face the water, cast, press and hold button. It's a little unpolished. My son Colin made it under the instructions of his father. You can use it if you like. I'd like to... I guess this would be a good time to point this out here, as I'm sure a lot of people may know. Twilight Princess was originally a game... originally developed for the GameCube, but released on both the GameCube and the Wii at, like, the tail end of the GameCube and the early Wii's life cycle. Breath of the Wild would later do the exact same thing as well, pretty much. And the Wii version of this game is the one that I grew up with. And probably among the biggest changes of that version, there's two of them, and they're both really, really big changes, most people would say. The first one is that the Wii version has a lot of motion controls. I'll show you the pause menu here. You can basically equip this fishing rod to any of these buttons here. I'll equip it with the Y button for now, I guess. And the Wii version has a lot of motion controls. It was an early Wii launch title. There's a kitty. Oh, the kitty's kind of scared off, but there's a kitty. How about we do some fishing, because the kid wanted some fish. For this, I believe you just kind of want to wait until the bobber starts to go down a little bit. And we basically just hold the Y button after that, and it pretty much reels it in for you. Caught a green gill, 10 inches. These small fry are everywhere. Press down the D-pad, check your fish collection. Oh my. Now we just get to watch a cat run around. And he has his own kitty door. So yeah, the motion controls were a lot more prevalent in certain other mechanics, but like that fishing rod, for example, I only had to hold down a button in order to use that. If it was the Wii version, I would have had to like hold my Wii remote like straight up when using that to hold it back in. I'm heading back this way, because I think there's some stuff that we can get here. There is a thing up here. It is a yellow rupee. Got 10 rupees there. If this was the Wii version, I would be hearing that message every time I collect a yellow rupee, because the Wii version was really dumb like that sometimes. Or the GameCube version, for that matter. And earlier in the video, I mentioned something along the lines of why I was playing the Wii this game in hero mode as opposed to regular. And a part of that, I mean, I don't think Twilight Princess is that difficult of a game, for one thing, so that could be part of it. You can send the bird into that beehive there to knock it down, so we can basically get up there now and not have to worry about the bees. Some more green rupees there. There's a cuckoo here. I would like to pick that up here. I don't know. How we're supposed to... Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of that is there. There is a yellow rupee up that way, though, which you can get somehow. I just don't remember how, if I'm being honest. But important to me, knocking down the beehive was actually kind of significant. If I head up this way... head all the way up and not get stuck on this, because the climbing physics of this game are really weird sometimes. And we head across here. There is just a blue rupee here. Very nice. And, oh, okay, just more money over this way. Sure, why not? Actually, I think if we take the cuckoo up that way, I think that's how we're able to get that one yellow rupee, I think. We'll try it. Otherwise, I have genuinely no idea how we'd be able to do this. But, yeah, so... This is all fine and dandy stuff, but the real reason why I'm playing the game in hero mode as opposed to normally... Okay, you know what, that's... whatever at that point. When the Wii version came out, because... Not that we have... I don't know if we can see it on... this or not. Yeah, kind of. I don't remember for what reason, but like because most people were predominantly right-handed, Link I think was traditionally left-handed with the way he wielded his sword in past Zelda games, and I think rather than just making him straight up right-handed, which they did, they essentially mirrored the entire game on the GameCube version. So like, if I was playing this on the normal mode, or if I was playing this on the GameCube, the entire thing would look like this right now. I'm going to edit this to mirror the screen right now to show what it would have looked like. And the Wii version basically had this layout for the map. And to me, as someone who played the Wii version and not the GameCube version, this is the map I know. I could probably get used to playing this in what I would call mirror mode if I was to play it, but it's just... This is Twilight Princess to me. Now, I wish there was a way how we could just have the aesthetic mirror here without changing the difficulty in some ways, because I am playing this on the hard mode, essentially. And that'll become apparent once we actually have to deal with enemies and stuff, and to be fair... The beginning of this game starts off pretty tough in the hero mode, if I'm being honest. But, yeah. That is easily the biggest change with the HD version, or with the Wii version of the game, and the HD version kind of has a best of both worlds within it, so... Yeah, I figured I'd mention that now while the game's kind of going on, and why I essentially chose to play this version of the game. I mean, it's in HD, that's kind of the simplest answer. All that being said, let's finally head off to this house here. Oh my, Link, come in. Oh, you simply must hear this. My little kitty is so amazing. Today he caught a fish all by his little old self. I think he caught it. Maybe he's a genius. Oh, just look, isn't he cute the way he laps up the milk? Say, my dear, why don't you have some too? I'm in a good mood. On the house. Got milk in a bottle, but it's half empty, so set it to X, Y, or R to replenish 3 hearts. This is a very important thing for hero mode. Oh, we don't have to worry, return the empty bottle. You know, you can reuse it, etc. And, more importantly, the item we wanted was the slingshot. You need 30 rupees to be able to buy this. I showed you where you can find some pretty easy money there. Buying a slingshot, you naughty thing. You're too old for toys. Will you at least let the kids play with it? Oh, I should tell you, if you happen to run out of pellets, you can also use the pumpkin seeds. Children love this item. You can hold up to 50 pellets, set it to X, Y, or R, and yeah, there we go. You can also buy bee larvae, which is a bait, essentially, and refill milk. That actually could be useful. I might buy some of that later. Because milk does normally have 2 servings, and it's pretty cheap as of right now. And I think there's something kind of funny if we head up this way here. Is it if I talk to you? Oh, hey, Link. Sounds like Fado's handling things at the ranch on his own today. When he's up there alone, I always figure some calamity or other's gonna happen. Whoa, a goat got loose! Send for town, somebody stop it! Yep, we just have a little mini game here. You have to hold down the A button there and hold it down and move the control stick out of the way there. Ah, Fado did it again. These goats have been awful skittish lately. You always gotta be on your toes. Sorry about that, Link, but thanks to you, the goat didn't get away. It's, as far as I know, oh, we can pet the goat. Can I only pet it no, I can pet it multiple times. Aw, I didn't even know you could pet the goat in this game. There's probably an article on that on the Can You Pet the Dog Twitter page, but yeah, I don't think there's any real significance about that, but that is something that you can do. Is I think every time you talk to the mayor guy there, a goat will basically get loose and you can herd that. Link can also get, like, hit during that as well, but it's nothing too serious, I don't think.
Hey.
Ah, just in time, Link. I delivered something to your room. Oh, I see you got the fishing rod. Call me, please. If it works better than you would think, right? Well, have a good one. Well, it seems like Colin's dad delivered something to her room. I think this is actually a pretty good spot to kind of end off this first video. Again, this was a bit of a longer one, and trust me, we could have even kept going longer than this, believe me. But, yeah, Twilight Princess is a pretty long game and kind of does just start off a little long, too. So, yeah, because of that, I think we're going to end this one off here, and next time, we shall see what that gift is. We'll probably also handle some other stuff around the town, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Twilight Princess HD. Next time, while I look at this really weird shadow on the tree here, okay, why is the trigonometry really bad here? I don't know. Yeah. With that being said, next time, you will head back to Link's house and see what that present is. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.